still day 15. I just got camp set up. We're about 5 miles into the Rimrocker Trail. So we found a spot pretty quick. And I got the tent pitched up, and then got a little fire going here in a minute. And then we'll probably cook some dinner and try a couple of those beers from the brewery down in Moab. So pretty excited about tonight. Got a pretty good view, as you can tell. So sun's starting to go down, and yeah, we'll get that fire going. So. I'll just pass the time with this fire starting by just, I guess, talking to you guys again. But I got one of the beers from the brewery, and just gotta say, they are just phenomenal. They are so good. If you find yourself in Moab, definitely stop by the brewery. I think it's like one of the only ones that's there. But I got like the variety pack in there. They're just amazing. But sitting here a lot, just kind of alone, like it really makes you reflect on like the last couple of days, and I am just so like blessed to be able to do this. Like, I have a great view for tonight. No one's really around, it's quiet, and it just feels amazing. So if you get a chance to do something like this, I suggest you should do it, and you just will not regret it, I promise that. So but yeah, I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my beer, and then make some dinner, and then get to bed. So see you guys later. All right, so I think it's day 16 now. Yeah, so we're on the Rimrocker Trail right now. I'm expecting some bad weather tomorrow, so we're gonna have to figure out a spot to camp for tonight that's not gonna get us too wet. Hopefully the storm's not too bad, but you know, we'll see. We don't really have a choice, so this is like the only way into Colorado I plan on taking. But yeah, I got up this morning, cleaned everything up, made breakfast, and then showered, and we're getting ready to hit the road. Hey guys, yeah, so we just stopped for just like a quick little lunch break. We've been driving on the road for about 2.5 hours or 3 hours, but we're about a fourth of the way through the Rim Rocker Trail right now. So ideally I want to get to Colorado, get past the border, and find like a pretty good camping spot. So that's the goal for today. Weather's been kind of in and out. It's been cloudy, it's sprinkled a little bit, so hopefully tomorrow it's not too bad, but we'll see. I'll probably have to set up the tarp for the night and sleep underneath it, so we'll try to get a camp at a decent time so I have enough time to set all that stuff up. But yeah, we're just kind of getting some lunch in and stretching our legs a little bit, and then just taking in the view right now. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next stop. I'm about halfway through the Rim Rocker Trail right now. I just found a pretty decent camping spot, so we'll just set up camp real quick, and I'll probably do like a really quick dinner because I'm trying to go to bed pretty early since there is a storm coming, and I'd imagine that I probably won't sleep too much later on once it hits, so I'm going to try to get as much sleep as I can for tonight. That way I can get up early in the morning and then just finish out the rest of this trail. So super excited about it. It's been great so far. The scenery is constantly changing, which is amazing to see. So I've just had a blast so far. On average, I think I've been driving about 8 miles per hour, but there has been some sections where I'm driving like 30 or 40, or I'm going like 2 miles per hour. So it varies throughout the trail, but so far it's just been great. So we have had some bad weather along the route, but nothing too crazy. So I'm expecting the worst of it to get in later tonight. So guys, so it's currently day 17, I think. Yeah, 17. And yeah, last night we got hit with a storm for a little while, and then this morning it just stopped. It just would not stop raining, so that really delayed us by about 4.5 hours. Just because I didn't want to tear down in the rain and have to deal with all the mud. But now that it's still kind of sprinkling a little bit, but yeah, it's been one of the more rougher mornings for sure. Just everything's super caked in mud. I gotta like clean off my like little flip-flops every like minute because they just get so muddy out here. So that's actually one of the concerns right now is trying to get out of here or hit the trails. I don't know how muddy it's going to be down there once we get closer to that river, but we'll see. I mean, that's why I got the winch for the traction boards and all the recovery gear, so I'm not too worried. But you know, if we do get stuck, then I guess that's where we're making camp for the night. So we're about to head out, but yeah, it's definitely getting a lot colder. This weather's just not letting down, and it's not as windy as it has been, but it's starting to pick back up again. So yeah, today's going to be a rough one for sure. So super excited. We're at our first river crossing. This is like our first like major one we've come across so far on the trip. I don't think it's too deep, but you know, you can never really tell. The current doesn't look that strong, so I think I'm going to strip down a little bit and walk across and try to get a feel for how deep it is. Yeah, kind of just want to send it, so here we go. Alright, so the current does look pretty strong, so I'm not going to walk out all the way, but I do have a measuring stick, and I know exactly where I kind of want to take the vehicle as far as like height-wise. So I'm going to walk out about like 1/3 of the way, 2/3 maybe, and just kind of like feel around and see if there's any spots that are like a little bit too deep for this. So I got it marked about right there, so we're just going to walk across right now. It's not bad at all. We'll be able to cross that with ease. So it is, the current is a little bit strong, but nothing too crazy. It kind of breaks up these rocks. So like I said, I think we're just going to send it. Just got done with the river crossing and everything went really smooth. I checked around the vehicle for leaks, and I haven't had any kind of like water get inside the vehicle, so happy about that as well. Also checked everything electrical wise, and we're still holding up. Everything's working just fine. And then I installed a rear diff breather, and I rechecked that to make sure it was still attached, and it's also still attached. So everything went smooth, no issues at all. It wasn't too high of a river crossing. I think it got to like my thighs whenever I was testing it out. So nothing too crazy, but that is one thing to consider if you are getting out to walk the river to see how deep it is. If it's in a colder area, just make sure you change clothes or get out of the clothes you're going to wear throughout the day, because if you throw those back on and it drops below freezing, you're going to kind of get into like a dangerous area with hypothermia. So just be careful of that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to dry off a little bit and then get back to my other clothes and then keep on trucking. So we're pretty much on the final stretch for the Rimlocker Trail. There was a section of the trail that actually gets you into a town called Nucla, and I'm sure I butchered that. It's probably pronounced differently, but great little town, middle of nowhere, kind of nice, so I enjoyed it. I actually stopped at a little market in there, got some more paper towels, and then just stocked up on some food a little bit, and then got some more ice for the cooler. So if you do find yourself on this trail and you're trying to get some coffee, South of Nucla, there's a coffee shop called Genesis Coffee Roasters. I had to look it back up. The guy in there was super nice and very informative, and I talked to him a little bit, and he actually told me that the trail up here might be blocked off because of snow. I guess there were some guys that came down the other day, I think it was Sundays when they got in, so yesterday, and they said they were stuck up there for 2 to 3 days because they were buried in snow. So hopefully I don't run into that problem, but you know, I've got the winch, traction boards, shovel, a couple other things, so if I do get stuck, I will be somewhat prepared, so we'll see how that goes. We just got up, I think like 1,000 more feet in elevation, and we actually passed Chucker on the way up here, and he's telling me the same thing, that like, hey, just are you still going straight? Are you taking a right? I'm like, so I'm going straight on the Rim Rocker Trail. He said, oh, that thing is covered in snow. So I just got another warning from one of the locals, I guess, not to go up here. I can kind of see a part of the trail we're going on next, and there is snow up there, and there's actually a lot of clouds going through, but this whole road's pretty slick, just because we had that storm come in, so little bit of a concern there. But you know, I don't think it's overlanding unless you push on through and go against this adventure and kind of go against odds. So we're still going to keep going, and I mean, if we get stuck, I can deal with it and camp out in one night in the snow and then recover myself and turn back around and come back. But we're going to keep going until we can't, so that's the goal here. So we'll see how it goes, but let me see if I can show you guys the top of this mountain really quick. Barely just see up there. There is some snow, but I think we'll be able to get through that. And that's not even like showing the whole trail. Like you go up higher in elevation as you go out that way, but we'll just kind of judge it as we go. kind of show you guys like how deep it is. I am gonna try to record it and walk out here. Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's at my knee right now, but I walked further down that way a little bit, and it is just super deep over there. So yeah, just kind of showing you guys what I'm seeing a little bit. Kind of kills me that I have to say this, but unfortunately we're gonna have to turn around on the Rim Rocker Trail. The snow has gotten way too thick up ahead, and I got stuck a few times, and obviously I got out of it because I'm here now. Yeah, it's just way too thick, and I walked up ahead to see if it would clear off eventually, and it just kept getting deeper and deeper, and it looked pretty thick, and it actually got close to my waist for how thick the snow was. I mean, the guy at the coffee shop said it was impassable, and then I've actually passed the trucker. He said the same thing. He asked me where I was going. He told me that it was pretty bad up here. So I kept going, you know, just took it for grain of salt. And then I passed a few road closed signs, and I kept going. And I just got stuck a few times. And so, you know, I've got a few factors at my hand right now. It's not very safe. It's starting to get dark out. I got to find a place to camp out. I'm in a tent, and it's super cold up here, so I can't just camp out up here, especially with my dog. And she's gonna get super uncomfortable. We're low on gas, and I can get to Montrose, but with how much gas I'm burning trying to push that snow, I'm gonna be out. And then I even got that 4-gallon tank on top, and even that might be pushing it out here with just how much fuel I'm using to get through all that snow. So it's just not smart. I had an alternate route. I'm gonna go back, and we're gonna try to take that one. It's a little bit lower in elevation, so I don't think there's gonna be a lot of snow. But keep in mind, it has been storming, so the road will be pretty muddy. But it should get me back on the Rim Rocker Trail. I'll just miss a small portion of it. So yeah, kind of bummed about it. So it is what it is, but just gotta take the smarter route, I guess. All right, so we got further down the trail a little bit. I'm starting to get pretty low in gas, so while we still have sunlight out, I think I'm gonna get out and get that Rotopacks off the roof and start filling up the truck a little bit, that we don't run out of gas at night. Let's hope I don't slip off. Just showing you guys the trail. The Rim Rocker Trail is the one in orange. It's kind of hard to see just with my maps that I've got going. I got up on this like ridge line up here, and I think I got down like somewhere in the middle here, and that's when I got stuck and I decided to turn around. The alternate route that I think I'm going to take is the one in blue. It just goes down in elevation and gets us out of the snow a little bit, but like I said before, it has been storming, and a lot of these roads are pretty muddy, and you can get bogged down pretty easily. So we'll see how it goes. I just want to show you like how caked up these roads are getting. I've just been sliding for like the last like 30 minutes, and it is just bad. So, and last time I got stuck, I think it was around like up here, and we're currently down here right now. Still no snow, thank God. I need to knock on wood. So literally just right when I said that about the snow, yeah, I started hitting snow again. So, oh Jesus, hopefully it's not gonna get bad. Yeah, I'm already starting to see snow, and I'm on the edge of a mountain, so I don't want to slide off. So yeah, wish me luck. 1 mile away till we get to that camping spot, and then it's smooth sailing from there. It looks like someone already tried to get through here. And now we're getting to the point where that 4-gallon Rotopax fuel that I used is starting to get low as well. So I really wanted to complete it somehow, complete the Rimbucker Trail. Like, I wanted to navigate off-road, but I think we're just gonna have to accept defeat at this point. I'm gonna have to drive back down. Luckily we're gonna be going downhill, so I won't be burning up so much gas. Once I get downhill, I am like in the middle of nowhere, so I've got to find a gas station that's open, or at least find one that's gonna open in the morning, because right now we're dangerously low. I got about 30 miles left, and it took us about, we probably used like 3 gallons of fuel to get here, so probably got like a gallon left maybe. I gotta do the math, but we're pretty low. So I got the truck cut off right now. Actually, there was a spot somewhere on this mountain to service, so I'm trying to go back and navigate and find that spot, and then we'll try to find a gas station and get some information about it and see what time it opens, if it's going to open in the morning, or if it's open 24/7, or if it's even open at all, which is hard to find out in an area that's in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, we'll just hope for the best. Worst case scenario, I get down the hill, run out of gas, and then I'm kind of waiting until the morning, and then I'm just hiking into town with a Rotopax. So that's worst case scenario. Could happen, very possible. So we'll see. I'll just keep you guys updated with what's going on. So yeah. So this is how muddy this road is. I'm actually sliding right now. We did find a gas station. It's 39 miles away on this route, and I've got 33 miles left, so you know, I should be able to make it as long as I get on hill and just ride this mudslide all the way there. But yeah, this is really caked up on here. There's a bunch of curves on this mountainside, and I'm hoping I don't slide off the edge of this mountain doing this. So it's, oh, we almost just did it there. All right, I'm gonna get back to driving. So, but yeah, super slick. So I've got some company along my route. He's just been kind of running with me for about 5 minutes now. I guess he's going to the gas station too. Maybe he's like trying to race me or something. He's challenging me. Oh my God, he tripped so hard. Bro, what are you doing? Just stop running. I'm not like hunting you. I'm just admiring you. And I'm also like zoomed in, so I am like a safe distance. I'm not like really close up to them. Considering he just tripped entirely, which I know was because the what's it called, the cattle guard or whatever on the road. But yeah, I wish he would just stop running on the road. That'd be cool. It's not safe, dude. There's people that are a lot worse than me that are just flying through here. Yep, hop it. Oh, there he goes. So we barely made it. I don't know how the truck is still going. We made it to a gas station, so. Doing a little walk around of the vehicle after that trail, but yeah, it was pretty muddy out there. Definitely got caked up a lot, so that's gonna be fun to clean, but you know, oh well, it happens. So definitely learned a lot from that. I guess I can bring in the other roto packs. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I should probably listen to the locals a little bit more about the area they live in. That might help out a little bit, but you know, wouldn't have been as fun as it was if I did. So it was a good experience overall. I enjoyed it. Super stressful, but glad I did it. So I'm shocked I made it here. I was riding underneath E for a while, and I was also driving like a grandpa though to keep that miles per gallon up, but. Yeah, we're gonna fill up the truck, figure out what we're gonna do for sleep tonight. I might just drive over to Montrose. I think it's like another hour or two, and then see if there's any trails over there that I can go camp on, and then set up camp, and then yeah, just go to bed. And then this might be it, just because I gotta get home and take care of some things. But I am moving up to Colorado pretty soon, so. I've got plenty of time to come back out here and hit these trails and then explore Colorado as a whole, so super stoked about that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm actually on a pretty steep fall.